Hello, good evening, welcome back. I'm Devon Walker. This is Talkin In TJ, episode 8. So we made it to a full week worth of episodes. Thank you if you've been here since day one. You are the real MVP. So if this is your first time, Talking in TJ was a series of videos that I started to try to get some type of use out of my vehicle. I pay a leasing fee for it, pay insurance for it, gas fees, and I'm just trying to figure out, creative ways that I can make some type of income. I do not want to do Uber or Lyft or rideshare. I did the math and I can actually make some good money off of it. But to be honest, I don't want another part-time job. I already work at 8 to 5. Most of the times it's a 7 to 8 shift. And then doing rideshare or Uber on top of that for like maybe 2 hours a night, 3 hours a night, I'm going to be exhausted. So instead, hopefully, these videos, long term, short term, medium term, will give me some type of return on investment or just a good experience, and it's adding to the TH4 TV channel overall. Um, so today's episode 8, Talking TJ. The question is, how should I deal with grief, or how should I grieve? How do I grieve? The question is about grief, okay? Um, I feel like this is important because I know within my family, we're not really taught how to deal with emotions. We're definitely taught to, be strong, don't cry, especially for me being a black male. I was told, you cannot cry. No matter what's happening, do not show your weakness or do not show your emotions. And I feel like that can be unhealthy sometimes. If you're going through something traumatic, if you just went through a major loss, sometimes you need to let some emotions go. Sometimes you need to talk it out. Um, so I am no way a psychiatrist, a counselor, an emotional therapist, grief counselor. All those are professional people that deal with this on a daily basis. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel talking. So please seek professional advice if you feel you are in, an emotional distress state. Or if you're a psychiatrist, you're a professional, please leave some comments below on, some ways that us normal people can try to deal with emotions on a daily basis or when something tragic happens. So in this video, I'm really just going to talk about what I think you should be doing, or what I think I should be doing, because I'm very bad at really confronting my emotions and dealing with grief as well. So hopefully someday I'll re-watch this video and listen to myself and grieve a little more healthy. Um, but I think my personal best way, or the way that I want to deal with grief in the future, is not to run from the emotions, not to try to hide from the emotions. If something happens to a family member, something happens to a pet, a friend, um, to embrace how that makes you feel in the moment. You know, don't be afraid to go through the timeline, go through the happy times, go through the bad times, the frustrating times, all that, good stuff, or all that life stuff, and really take a second, take a week, take a day, whatever, however long it takes you to reflect and really feel those emotions. Um, Talk to people. If you have other family members going through the same thing as you have other friends going through the same thing as you, talk with them, go through memory lane with them. Um, Personally, I feel like you definitely do not want to be alone during that time. You want to be with somebody, even if it's just a close friend that maybe doesn't know the person or the pet that you just lost. I feel like you want to be in the presence of other people. Um, let's see. That's really all I can think of. I know everyone has a tendency to go to the comfort food, like, oh man, I'm just gonna give me a big tub of ice cream. I'm just gonna go to McDonald's and get 18 extra large French fries. Um, that is kind of how I've been taught to deal with my emotions, to, get food, maybe even to work out. That's kind of how I've been doing the past few years. If I'm stressed or if I'm feeling, a little flustered or even emotional, I'll just go on a run, go to the gym, play some basketball. But again, I'm not a professional. So if you have any suggestions, what do you do when you're trying to grieve or you're trying to go through a stressful time, an emotional time? If you are a professional psychiatrist or counselor, man, hook me up. Please tell me how I can, better confront my emotions or deal with my grief. All right, so these videos are supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes. I'm at 5:30 right now, which is, I think, almost the closest I've been so far. So again, thank you for tuning in. This is Talkin In TJ, episode 8. How should I deal with grief? How should I grieve? You'll see what I end up actually titling it. But again, leave your comments. I think emotional health, mental health is something that is very underrated and people don't talk about enough. So hopefully maybe this is your first introduction to mental health. And if it's not your first and you're experienced, then thanks for tuning in. All right. Stay true.